Hello there YouTube, MOTOBOB here for another video. A while ago I bought this Osmo Mobile gimbal, which is something that you put your iPhone in and it stabilizes it. So the camera on the iPhone is pretty amazing because it does 120 frames per second, so you can get loads of really good slow motion footage. And it goes up to 4K, but the stabilization isn't great, so you kind of got to use this whopping big thing to get steady footage. But on the advert for it on the DJI website, there's a video where a guy has it mounted on the front of a motorbike, which I thought was a cool idea. So I bought this clamp here, which is for mounting a GoPro to some bike handlebars, and then an L bracket which screws into the side of the gimbal. So I'm going to mount it on the handlebars, I think. Safe to say, if you're going to put like a 700 quid phone on your handlebars, make sure you're insured before you do it. Alright, so just got in and watched that back on the computer, and it was kind of obvious before I even downloaded it to my machine that on the wide lens, the optical image stabilisation just causes so much warping and all of that stuff that it's totally unusable. And your only other option is to use the telephoto lens, which is, it doesn't have the stabilization, but because it's so zoomed in, it magnifies any kind of movement, so that's not usable anyway. So the only one that really works is the selfie camera, which is quite decent unless it got really bumpy, but doesn't really seem like it's worth the effort of getting all of that kit out, when a GoPro probably does a better job and is more robust and is waterproof and all those sorts of things. So I would say that I'd contend DJI's advert that says that you can use it on the front of a motorbike. Maybe with a different phone it might be slightly better, but I think the vibrations and road surface just make it completely unusable. But it was worth a little experiment anyway. But if anyone's got any tips about how to get this to work, maybe I just did something wrong, I don't know, then leave them in the comments below, and if you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe.